Hello. How's everyone doing today?
We're at a weird angle. We're
very
not
weird
sitting on the
angle.
floor.
We're on
So we look
chairs.
like giants.
Well, we finally decided after a couple years, I think it has
He
been.
decided I can't use them because my ear, nose, and throat doctor said not to stick anything in my ears, and I'm deaf in one ear, so what's the point of buying two?
Mm-hmm.
AirPods. We're talking about AirPods.
Everyone probably recognizes this little thing that looks like a pill bottle. That's what it reminds me of. Or a flosser. Or
There we go.
dental
Looks
floss.
like dental floss. It's very nice and shiny.
Even opens like dental floss from the side.
It does. Or a lighter if you're from the 60s, 70s, stand at the street corner, pop your lighter. Look at that, AirPods.
And it's that easy to connect it to your phone. When you put your phone by it, open it up. Well, I'm not going to show it to you because it's already connected.
Oh, yeah, it's already connected.
But you open it up and it just shows connect. And you hit connect and it's ready to go.
Boom!
Done. Awesome. I loved it.
He's been wanting these for, I wouldn't say years. They haven't been out years. I'd say many, many months for as long as they've been out because he uses stuff like that.
Yes, I do.
He just got a text.
Well, missed call anyhow.
That too.
Probably a telemarketer.
From Beaverton.
Gotta love them. But anyhow, they work great. I've used them. I can use one at a time. Pull them out. Maybe.
Look at that. Elmer G's AirPods. It showed, well, you can't really see because
the angle.
Yeah, but the screen, it says
Elmer G's AirPod, and it shows what the
battery.
battery.
Oh, it went away. Sorry. Shows you what the battery level is and everything.
Should we try it again?
Let's see if we can get the screen to show up nicely. Okay.
Let's see if it'll do it again.
Of course not. Why would we want it to do it when we can try and show?
There it is.
But the screen is white.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Well, it tells the AirPods are 100% and the AirPod charger is 40-some%.
Let's see if I can.
So it's already connected.
Nope, it'll just do a white screen. I'm sorry, we're using iPad cameras for our videos. So.
Unfortunately, we're not super high tech yet, but.
Someday we hope, it's one of those things where people like to monetize their YouTube videos, and we don't have enough subscribers to even think about closely monetizing them to buy a big expensive camera so that we didn't have the.
Yes. But you can, they are definitely right ear, left ear. You can't interchange them because of how they function. They have a sensor that tells whether they're in your ear or out of your ear. I put it in. I heard the whoom that tells that it's active. So one in here, one here. I double tap it. And my Siri opens up. I can say, Siri, start music.
And it's talking.
And
it said, open music, playing Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars.
There it is. If someone calls you to answer it, you double tap it again and it'll answer the call.
Someday we will get a camera that you can see.
If I take this one out and put it in my ear, it'll automatically start playing in this one too. And there we go.
Not that you can hear. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I can't hear either.
And you pull it out and it automatically pauses the music until you put it back in.
That part is cool.
And it plays again.
I'm using an Apple Pencil as a fidget. Because it's here.
Put it back in. Once it's back in the case, let's see if it starts playing. Nope. Restart music.
Repeating. We would show you all this.
Then I can start it that way.
We would show you all this, but we have a...
Once it gets to the thing, it don't show up.
Because we just don't have...
If anyone has any suggestions on how we can make that work better, let us know.
That would be great. Maybe it's a screen brightness thing.
Mm-hmm. But this here, it's great. I love it. They've been staying in my ears. I've tried the regular earbuds and been messing with them. The only thing that's making them fall out really was the weight of the cord and all that
and
pulling.
Pulling on them. Accidentally snagging your arm or whatever.
But once I unplugged the cord, let it lay on my neck, I just kind of done that and wore it for a while. I'm like, I think I'm going to try these, and it worked great. So for the basic user that just wants them for music, hands-free phone, all that, I even used to dictate to my notepad. You go to the keyboard, hit that little microphone, and sit there, and I told it what to put on there, or tap Siri, tell it to put grocery list.
No, this is making a grocery list. What should I add to your grocery list?
And I'll say paper towels.
We do need paper towels.
And
we have
there it is. It's on my grocery list.
3 rolls. We have 3 rolls of paper towels, and it's now on our grocery list.
Yes. It's that easy to add to the grocery list, thanks to reminders. Oh, my timer just went off. Interesting. I set it with this here too. You can go timer on. I'm going to do my, say if I want to do 3-minute eggs, go timer 3-minute eggs.
Timer 3-minute egg. Okay, 3 minutes and counting.
And there's the 3 minutes.
See, we could show you all this if we had, you know, a different camera.
Mm-hmm.
And in case you're wondering why I keep this is flapping around, it's not really what we're talking about, but this is this little plastic thing that holds your little cap to your Apple Pencil, and it holds the little charger thing. So you don't have to keep them in a box or lose them, and it comes in pretty darn handy as a fidget for adults. Don't give it to children. But yeah, we both have these on our Apple Pencils. But now you know that, back to the AirPods.
Yes. I mean, there are a lot of other features to go. Darn it, I hit it again. Anytime you tap it, it does it.
Sorry, but I'm not able to change that setting. Siri can't change that setting.
But anyhow, you can change it where the tap's just to pause and do music, so. Anyhow, there are a lot of YouTube videos that show more into the functions of everything, how they work. Which, that's how I decided to finally get these. Is I was sitting there listening how you can use one at a time, both at a time, left or right. And I just think they work great.
I don't know if they work great. I can't use them.
I did a test with my daughter. I put one in my ear and one up to her ear, and we could both listen to the same music.
Which is very helpful when if you really think about it, because our daughter has fetal alcohol spectrum disorder and a few other, and ADHD and a few other disorders. And if you're out somewhere and like she requires music, classical music to,
or Christmas music,
or Christmas music, yeah, it's great Christmas music, to what's the word, de-escalate from a meltdown, because she has meltdowns, and you don't want to like haul out this big old speaker, because I carry an iPod and a portable speaker so that she can have that music in the car. But you can just slap an earbud in her ear and press classical music, and you know, hopefully she won't take it out and throw it, because that would suck. But you can do that, and nobody else is hearing the music, and she can listen to Burl Ives tell you to have a holly jolly Christmas as many times as she wants to.
Yes.
And you know, that's one of her favorite songs. Don't ask. The weird thing about the texting, though, I have to get my phone. He sent me a text earlier.
I hit a question mark. I don't know what the question mark did.
Yes, it said, questioned, storm might be coming. The next text was, removed a question mark from storm might be coming. That is the text I got.
Have no idea what it means.
It was very amusing. But I thought I'd share that with you. But other than that, you know. But I actually, that was the very first time I actually thought, when he was talking just now about letting our daughter use it, or putting it in her ear, I just thought that was a very practical application, because the timer's done.
I was doing eggs, I'd know that they're done.
Because I put all of our music and playlists on our phones. So they're on our phones, they're on our iPads, they're on the iPad she uses. Well, not all of it on the iPad she uses, and on the iPod I carry in my purse. Because that's just something you need to have if that's what de-escalates your kid, especially if they're special needs. How much time do we have? We have a couple more minutes. Classical music and Christmas music seem to be the things that really calm her down. She'll still scream at you and call you names, but it doesn't last as long as if you didn't have the music.
And the only thing you want to be careful of, I mean, you don't want to really share earbuds with people too much, of going from one ear to another, in case people have some type of
In fact, that's how I went deaf in my left ear. I used a headset from the university during a behavioral study, and 2 weeks later I went deaf in my left ear. And my ear, nose, and throat doctor said it was a virus.
Probably from sharing.
Probably from, yeah.
and they didn't sanitize or do whatever
Nope.
they did properly.
So I am a walking reason not to share earbuds with people.
Or earpieces at all.
Earpieces.
Always use your own.
Because, you know,
And
you may wake up one morning deaf in one ear. Or both.
Literally.
It has happened where people have gone deaf in both ears in like as little as 5-6 hours. And I literally went to bed one night with hearing in 2 good ears, woke up the next morning deaf in one ear. It can happen. And we have a couple more minutes. We only have a couple more minutes, so I won't.
So yeah, know who you're sharing
and
with
clean
and stuff
them.
like that. Clean them, yes.
Google how to clean them. We have not done that yet, but that is something we should do, is Google how to clean them without ruining them. Because I know I took a Lysol wipe to my phone when my stepfather went to the hospital for a staph infection, and they didn't know how it spread. And I had to clean everything I went to the emergency room with him with. Or up. I had to do it with my boots, my pajamas, everything. And I used a Lysol wipe on my phone, and it seemed to be fine. But I didn't put it over any of the ports, and those have ports, speakers and stuff. So Google that. We will.
Or YouTube it. A lot of people keep making things. 11:25.
Okay. Another minute to wrap it up.
So, all in all, $160. Easy hookup. Easy using. I even put it on my iPad. I have 2 old phones. I could use it on those. My regular phone. You can connect them to whichever's on your account.
I could probably connect it to the iPod we use.
But
for our daughter.
Very versatile, very portable, perfect for me.
All right.
Probably perfect for you, and you can control volume and all that from your watch. I sitting there controlling my volume and all that.
Ow, that's my eye.
And forward and reversing songs, and it takes it all through there. So, anyhow,
we will do a more thorough review after he's had them for longer than a day or so. And we'll let you know if we ever actually do use it for a meltdown and see what happens. If you like this video, click like and subscribe, and
till next time,
we'll see you in the next video, and I will stop. It's like Harry Potter. Swish and flick. Bye.